Alright, so what can we expect from The Walking Dead Season 8? Uh, I'm not sure. I'm just going to give you guys my personal opinions on what I think is going to happen or what should happen. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, first things first, I want to talk about what's going to happen with Rick and Negan. Now, in the comics, and this is getting into some spoiler territory here, so here's the thing. So in the comics, what happens is that Rick confronts Negan outside of the walls, and he confronts him, and they have themselves a little talk. And they're talking about what do they talk? What do they talk about? They talk about like how they can start over and how they can sort of work together. That's essentially what they talk about. And as soon as Negan agrees to that, Rick freaking just slits his throat. He slits Negan's throat. And then they get into a fight, and then all hell breaks loose. And, yeah, and then Negan breaks Rick's leg. So, first of all, here's what I think is going. Well, I think that's going to happen. That might go exactly how it went in the comics, because from what I've seen, ever since like season 7 got a lot of the deaths from the comics correctly. Like, they got Spencer's death down pretty good. Glenn's death, while it wasn't exactly like it, it was still pretty much exactly how it went, page to page. Again, not entirely how it went, but it was pretty close. But yeah, so I think that personally they're going to do the thing where they go exactly how it went from the comics, exactly like shot for shot. So yeah, I think Rick is going to slit Negan's throat in like the mid-season finale or somewhere around there, because that's what I also think. I think that the actual war thing is going to happen like maybe mid-season finale, somewhere around there. And then like in like 8B, because that's what they call it. The first half of the season is 8A, and the second half of the season is 8B. So I think in 8A, that's going to be all the stuff with Negan and the Saviors. And then in 8B, that's when they're going to meet the Whisperers. Because that's what happens after they're done with the Saviors. They meet up with the Whisperers. And, yeah, an all new kind of stuff starts breaking out. So, yeah, I think that's all going to happen. And as for character deaths, who do I think is going to die? Well, I think for sure Morgan's probably going to die. Because in the comics, he doesn't even make it up to the war. He dies before it. He gets bit by a walker, and then Michonne kills him because they have a thing in the comics. So, so yeah, I think he's going to die. Daryl's definitely not dying. At least I hope he doesn't. Carol should have been dead a while ago, because in the comics, she dies like a while before this even happens. She dies like while they're in the prison. And yeah, but I don't want to say they're gonna kill Carol, but I mean, it's a possibility. But at the same time, they've been keeping her alive for this long, so who knows? Maybe she'll never die. Maybe Carol will never die. Who knows? I think Shiva is going to die, the tiger, because there was a thing in the trailer that I saw where Shiva looked like she was attacking a bunch of zombies. And that does happen in the comics, but when that happens, she gets overrun and gets eaten. Not before killing some, of course, but she dies, and that's an arc for Ezekiel, essentially. So, yeah. So yeah, she's most likely gonna die, probably. Now as for other stuff, like extra stuff, oh boy. There's a lot of stuff that's probably going to happen this season. Like a lot of stuff. Because it's a war, and obviously that's gonna be insane. They're probably gonna do the thing where they go over to the Saviors and they go to attack, and they get like bribed into almost doing something, and then the war breaks out. Well, not the war itself, but like a little battle breaks out. And, there's guns blazing, there's bullets flying, there's guns being shot all over the place. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. I do think Maggie is going to give birth this season. She's going to probably give birth to little baby Herschel. Yeah, I think that will be the case. Because she does, in the comics, she does have her baby, like, around the time the war has ended. So, like, maybe we won't actually see her give birth, but, like, maybe in, like, 8B, we'll see that she's already had the baby, without actually seeing it. Like, the baby's already healthy and normal, and she's had it for, like, months. Because I feel like 8B is going to be like a whole new start to it, because obviously that's going to be when Rick is old. Well, he's going to be a lot older. He's going to have the cane, he's going to have the beard. He's not going to have much hair. That's more than likely what's going to happen. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, there could be other stuff, like maybe Enid and Carl will start having a thing now, or who knows, maybe they'll do a thing where they actually introduce Lydia, and Carl gets a boner for her, and he starts getting himself into trouble for her. Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. Maybe Carl will just be there. Who knows? They're probably not going to do anything with Tessa or Rosita, but that reminds me, I think Rosita is actually going to die this season. I probably should have said that, but I didn't. But I think Rosita might die this season because, well, same with Ezekiel, because there is a part of the comics where the Whisperers, they behead several of the team, including Rosita and Ezekiel. So who knows? Maybe. Oh yeah, I think they kill Heath as well. No, I know they don't. They don't kill Heath. So yeah, those are my thoughts on what could possibly happen in season 8 of The Walking Dead. I'm looking forward to this season. It's coming out next month on the October 22nd. Looking forward to it. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.